Question number 1. The Supreme Court of India has laid down certain guidelines to be followed by the police and any other investigating agencies during arrest, detention and interrogation known as the dash.
Right choice. DK Basu guidelines is the best answer. Question number 2. The police officials who carry out the arrest or interrogation should wear clear, accurate and visible identification and name tags with their designation. Is part of dash.
Correct. DK Basu guidelines is the right answer.
Question number 3. Specific requirements and procedures that the police and other agencies have to follow for the arrest, detention, and interrogation of any persons are known as.
On track. DK Basu guidelines is the correct answer.
Question number 4. When a friend or relative lives outside the district, the time, place, and venue of custody must be notified by police within dash, with 2 dash hours after arrested.
Well done. 8 to 12 is the right choice.
Question number 5. Constitution places a duty on the state to provide a lawyer to any citizen who is unable to engage one due to poverty or other disability under Article.
Well picked. Article 39 is the correct answer.
Question number 6. A temporary release of an accused person awaiting trial, sometimes on condition that a sum of money is lodged to guarantee their appearance in court.
Strong choice. Bail is the right answer. Question number 7. What is the type of the advocate who pleads the cases on behalf of the government and who has been appointed by the government on permanent basis? Good thinking. Public prosecutor is the right answer. Question number 8. A criminal law begins with the lodging of a dash. Clear logic. Your choice first information report is sound and 100% true. Question number 9. It allowed any individual organization to file a case in the High Court, Supreme Court, on behalf of those whose rights were being violated. You got it? Your choice public interest litigation is right.
Question number 10. The dash decides whether the accused person is guilty or innocent on the basis of the evidence presented and in accordance with the law.
Sharp thinking. Judge is the right choice. Question number 11. According to which article of the Constitution has every person been granted the fundamental right to be defended by a lawyer? Perfect. Article 22 is the correct choice. Question number 12. The use of force that appears to be reasonably necessary to the victim to prevent death or serious bodily harm is called. Solid response. Self-defense is a valid choice.
Question number 13. If the police think that the evidence points to the guilt of the accused person, then they file a dash in the court.
You're right. Charge sheet is the correct answer.
Question number 14. Police investigations always have to be conducted in accordance with law and with full respect for human rights.
Excellent. True is a brilliant choice.
Question number 15. Dash directs the government to operate secure legal system to promote justice on the basis of equal opportunity.
Great job. Article 39A is the accurate answer.
Question number 16. Dash of the Constitution and criminal law guarantee to every arrested person the following fundamental rights.
Nice selection. Article 22 is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 17. A person who is called upon in court to provide a first-hand account of what she has seen, heard, or knows.
Valid point. Witness is true.
Question number 18. Who has laid down guidelines that the police must follow at the time of arrest, detention, and interrogation?
Nicely done. Supreme Court is a solid answer.
Question number 19. Fair trial is the procedure which has been set and followed for the cases to be tried in the courts fairly.
Exactly. True makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 20. After a person is arrested, it is a court of law that decides whether the accused person is guilty or not.
Nice work. You chose true, and it is correct.
Question number 21. A jury, normally of 23 jurors, selected to examine the validity of an accusation before trial.
Good job. Your answer, grand jury, works well here.
Question number 22. What refers to an offence for which the police may arrest a person without the permission of the court?
Correct response. Cognizable is the most accurate answer.
Question number 23 dash of Indian Constitution guarantees that every arrested person must have certain fundamental rights.
Smart pick. Article 22 is the correct choice.
Question number 24. The dash has the responsibility to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the accused person is guilty.
Great thinking. Prosecutor is the right choice.
Question number 25. Under which article of Constitution every person has fundamental right to be defended by a lawyer?
Right again. Article 22 is a valid answer.
Question number 26. A boy under 15 years of age and women cannot be called to the police station only for questioning.
You chose true, and it is correct.
Question number 27. The branch of government that carries out laws or enforces the laws of the state or country.
Smart move. Executive branch is an accurate answer.
Question number 28. According to the Constitution, every individual charged of a crime has to be given a dash.
Well reasoned. Fair trial is the correct choice.
Question number 29. Branch of government that decides if laws are carried out fairly or interprets the laws.
Bravo. Judicial branch is the answer.
Question number 30. Which of the following is not mentioned in the 4 players in criminal justice system?
Excellent choice. Villagers is the right answer.
Question number 31. Indian Constitution allows every individual accused of dash to be given a fair trial.
Smart pick. Crime is the correct choice.
Question number 32. Every person has a fundamental right to be defended by a lawyer under Article dash.
Sharp thinking. 22 is the right choice.
Question number 33. Right not to be ill-treated or tortured during arrest or in custody, written under.
Correct response. Article 22 is the most accurate answer.
Question number 34. When we see someone violating the law, we immediately think of informing the dash.
Smart move. Police is an accurate answer.
Question number 35. Who among the following does not play any role in the criminal justice system?
Clear logic. Your choice. The public is sound and 100% true.
Question number 36. In which article of the Constitution is fundamental right to life guaranteed?
Excellent choice. 21 is the right answer.
Question number 37. A boy under the age of dash can't be called to police station for questioning.
Well picked. 15 is the correct answer. Question number 38. For dash offence, the police needs permission of the court to file an FIR.
Good thinking. Non-cognizable is the right answer. Question number 39. The dash has the responsibility to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
Great job. Prosecutor is the accurate answer. Question number 40. Articles, 25 parts and 12 schedules. This statement is suitable to dash.
Excellent. The Indian Constitution is a brilliant choice.
Question number 41. Within 24 hours of arrest, an accused has to be presented before a dash.
Exactly. Magistrate makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 42. The act of being fair or just and not favoring one side over another.
Correct. Impartial is the right answer. Question number 43. Dash records statements of witnesses when a crime has been committed. You chose police, and it is correct. Question number 44. The act of being kept in illegal custody by the police is called dash.
Nice work. You chose detention and it is correct. Question number 45. Detention is the act of keeping the accused in custody by the police.
You're right. True is the correct answer.
Question number 46. Lawyers are given the opportunity to dash all the witnesses in court.
You got it? Your choice cross-examine is right.
Question number 47. Unsatisfied from which court an individual go to the Supreme Court.
Solid response. High Court is a valid choice. Question number 48. A memo of arrest will be prepared when a person is about to be dash. Valid point. Arrested is true. Question number 49. Which type of advocate who pleads on behalf of the accused person? Bravo. Defense lawyer is the answer. Question number 50. What term refers to a person who is tried by a court for a crime? Great thinking. Accused is the right choice. Question number 51. The criminal justice system consists of dash different divisions. Well reasoned. 3 is the correct choice.
Question number 52. An accused person, whether guilty or not, is decided by the dash.
Nice selection. Court is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 53. Right to be informed at the time of arrest is guaranteed by dash.
On track. Article 22 is the correct answer. Question number 54. In court, the public prosecutor represents the interest of the... Right choice. State is the best answer. Question number 55. A broad field of scientific processes applied to legal inquiry. Good job. Your answer, forensic science, works well here.
Question number 56. An accused can't be dash during his or her time of the arrest.
Perfect. Mistreated is the correct choice. Question number 57. When someone violates the law, we immediately inform the dash. Nicely done. Police is a solid answer. Question number 58. Who decides whether the accused person is guilty or not?
Strong choice. The judge is the right answer. Question number 59. What refers to any act that the law defines as a crime?
Right again. Offense is a valid answer.
Question number 60. The judicial courts are under the government of India.
Well done. False is the right choice.
Question number 61. Any act that the law defines as a crime is called dash.
Strong choice. Offense is the right answer.
Question number 62. Who among them represents the interests of the state?
Right again. Public prosecutor is a valid answer.
Question number 63. How many key players are in criminal justice system?
Well done.
4 is the right choice.
Question number 64. What are the importance of court in our legal system?
Bravo. Provide justice is the answer.
Question number 65. The police files a charge sheet in the dash court.
Nice work. You chose magistrate, and it is correct.
Question number 66. Dash is a person who is charged with allegations.
Excellent choice. Accused is the right answer.
Question number 67. What are the players in criminal justice system?
You got it. Your choice, all of these is right.
Question number 68. Who pleads the case on behalf of the government? Well picked. Public prosecutor is the correct answer.
Question number 69. A punishable offense against society is called a...
Valid point. Crime is true. Question number 70. A legal position taken by the accused is the...
Good job. Your answer defense works well here.
Question number 71. The branch of government that makes the laws.
You're right. Legislative branch is the correct answer.
Question number 72. The chief officer in county law enforcement.
Nicely done. Sheriff is a solid answer.
Question number 73. Who pleads on behalf of the accused person?
Excellent. Defense lawyer is a brilliant choice.
Question number 74. Rajiv Gandhi was a judge of Supreme Court.
Clear logic. Your choice false is sound and 100% true.
Question number 75. 15 years below cannot be called to the dash.
Sharp thinking. Police station is the right choice.
Question number 76. The dash is presided by the Chief Justice.
Smart move. Supreme Court is an accurate answer.
Question number 77. Article 21 of the Constitution guarantees.
Perfect. Right to life is the correct choice.
Question number 78. The judge declares the judgment based on.
Correct. The evidence is the right answer.
Question number 79. Any act that the law defines as a crime.
On track? Offense is the correct answer. Question number 80. An advocate may send a criminal to jail.
Good thinking. False is the right answer.
Question number 81. The following is the duty of the police.
Great thinking. Investigation is the right choice.
Question number 82. The trial must be held in dash court.
Great job. Open court is the accurate answer. Question number 83. A criminal offense is regarded as a... Correct response. Public wrong is the most accurate answer.
Question number 84. An accused person is decided by well-reasoned. Court is the correct choice. Question number 85. What is the full form of fur?
Smart pick. First information report is the correct choice.
Question number 86. A fair trial is ensured by dash.
Solid response. Article 21 is a valid choice.
Question number 87. Judge pronounces the sentence.
Exactly. True makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 88. Dash conducts the fair trial.
Nice selection. A judge is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 89. The full form of fur is dash.
You chose first information report. And it is correct. Question number 90. Who defends the accused?
Right choice. Defense lawyer is the best answer.
Question number 91. Who registers the fur? Solid response. Policeman is a valid choice. Question number 92. What are civil cases?
Perfect. Cases of private right is the correct choice.
Question number 93. Who files in fur?
Smart pick. The police is the correct choice.
Question number 94. What is offense?
Right again. Act defines as crime is a valid answer.
Question number 95. What is FIR?
You got it. Your choice first information report is right.
Question number 96. Fur means.
Excellent. First information report is a brilliant choice.
Question number 97. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Good job. Your answer contact Narayan Changda on Facebook works well here.